So here I am with my shades on because I got the sun right in my face. If I was smart, I'd buy a reflector board and something to stick it on, but we will have to do with what we have to do with. People walking around. People don't have anything to do right now. People are just dealing with a bit of quarantine, and I got crows around me waiting for food that I didn't bring. It's surreal around here. It's like being in some kind of a bad dream. People laughing in the background. But at least I can get outside, unlike some people who can't even get outside. And as far as that's concerned, I'm lucky. And we're all kind of in the same situation, so we have to do the best we can. I'm out in a little school park trying to get some fresh air and doing a little social distancing, of course. I'm not going to be near anyone who's close by. I just needed to get out of the place and enjoy the sunshine. We've got a 16-degree day, which is 16 Celsius. So I'm making the best of it, although there is a cold breeze every once in a while, hence me wearing a sweater, a winter sweater. But it's a beautiful day, very beautiful. And we had a beautiful pink moon last night, and if you didn't know it any better, everything was normal, except for there's a lack of people in most places. So here on Vancouver Island, off the coast of BC in Canada, we can go out and walk around as long as we are in a place where we can be 6 feet away from people. So for me, that means sport parks or high school fields where people can sort of walk where they want and there's no designated trails. And so that's what I'm doing to get outside. I also can go in my yard. I'm lucky enough to live in a house, a rental in a house, but still. I don't know, guys. I should have brought my better tripod. I've got this little tripod. Gross. So there I am with my glasses down. But yeah, I got the sun right in my face, so So what we're doing here is, like most places, the majority of the stores are closed. Certain things that aren't essential are closed. Supermarkets are open. A few of the dollar stores, I would guess, are open. I haven't been. And people are told to stay home, but they haven't said that we can't go out and get a little exercise as long as you don't clump up. So we're doing our best. I hope everybody had a good Easter, Passover, Vaisakhi, Ramadan. Is that just coming up? Anyway, all of those spring festivals, holidays, I hope people are doing their best. we can't exactly have big celebrations, but we can get creative and figure out our own ways. Maybe plant something if we have some seeds, or walk in a park as long as it's not too crowded, and do our own little pro-spring things. I've been having trouble with motivation lately. I think it's due to the situation being changed, although I have to hand it to all those YouTubers that are doing just a bang-up job of, you know, keeping up with the content, and it keeps everybody happy, and I think they're just awesome. I would like to be a bit better at that, but I'm a little scattered. And yeah, the motivation factor is hard. So we're doing our best here on the island. I forget how many cases of COVID we have. A few people have passed away, but we don't have a huge amount of cases, thank goodness. But then again, we're not a huge city and we live on an island. They've cut down the ferry traffic to just a few trips a day. They're leaving it open for the people doing, you know, like trucks and people that need to come back and forth with food and supplies and stuff. But even they've cut down. We're still allowed to go on the buses. We have to get on the buses at the back. They're free right now. And there's, you know, social distancing on the bus as well, and the bus driver will not pick up more people if there's a certain amount on, for just the sake of safety, which is a good thing, because there's some of us that still need to take buses. I'm trying to go shopping for groceries as little as I can, but I still, you know, you still have to eat. I'm using Amazon Prime for some things, although they're out of a lot of things. And I wear gloves, and if I go into a little bit busier area like a supermarket, I will wear a mask. I'll wear one that I made, and you know, wash my hands, and I don't worry about cleaning packages that come to my home, because I don't believe that the COVID virus stays alive long on porous materials. It stays alive more on solid things. But of course I wash my hands. And I never did get into the hoarding, the panic buying. So because I just thought that I'm always going to be able to get toilet paper, and I just didn't really understand, although it does keep people from coming back to the supermarket, but I'm sure it doesn't keep them much coming back, because people will find reasons to get out of their house. It's pretty normal. I haven't hugged anybody, including those nearest and dearest to me, since when? The beginning of March, or the first week into March. So it's been a month, and because I am living in my own place, I feel kind of lonely for that. See, this is there's a distance between me and John, and just look at us suffering. John's just smiling as he's laying in the sun. It's a beautiful day. It's something like 17 degrees and Celsius, and we are keeping a 6-foot difference, but this is just the way it goes. This is how you talk to people 6 feet away. And there's the little playground that's closed down. And there's a woodpecker somewhere up there. But you know, we have to do what we have to do. And you know, if you're a spiritual person, tuck into that. I find meditation really helps. connecting with God in your own way to get strength. And we just got to keep going. I'm going to try and think of some different subjects for future videos, and we'll see what we can come up with. If there happens to be a chance where I have enough to put out more than once a week, because sometimes the inspiration comes and goes really quickly. If I do have that, I'll put out stuff. But I'm doing my best. Well, the best I can do. Hi, buddies. Are you looking for something? There's little daisies everywhere. Spring is definitely here, and the sun is really warm on my face, but it's got that cool undercurrent. And pretty soon I'll be setting up my bird cages with their nesting boxes so that they can have more babies if they want this year. There goes Crow. So yeah, there's a few things happening. Anyways, guys, I will catch you on the flippity flip, and watch for future stuff. Because, as I said, this comes in dribs and drabs, and then sometimes you'll get a torrent. I haven't seen a torrent yet, but sometimes you'll get a torrent of videos. So let's keep your fingers crossed and hope this torrent comes. Bye, crows. Okay, guys, I will see you very soon, if not next Saturday. Bye. Look at my dirty gloves.